Hey, Darth, what do you say? Let's talk about you for a few minutes.
Sure.
All right, go for it.
Well, let's see. I was raised in a quiet hometown of no. Let's see. What would I say about
Oh,
myself?
I thought you were going to give a shout out to San Jose, where all three of us grew
Yeah,
up.
that is true. Yeah, we our stomping grounds, as some people like to say,
Mhm.
is San Jose, California, in
Yeah.
beautiful Northern Cali. The sky. They're having a few issues with the sky these days, but
Yeah.
but
In beautiful Silicon Valley. That's a reference to, what is Bill Murray saying that?
Ghostbusters too.
Yeah, this was beautiful San Fernando Valley. So, Darth, why did you move to Los Angeles?
Uh, yeah, okay. I didn't really know what else to do with my life. I just moved back in with my parents after school, and then my buddy Ryan, who was already living down here, was like, "Hey, you don't have anything to do? You don't have anything better to do? Why don't you move down here?" So I was like, "All right, sure, why not?"
But that
And
was
then,
because you wanted to pursue an acting career. I just assumed that you were coming to LA because you wanted to be an actor, right?
yeah, I guess that was the thing that tipped the scale for me, I guess. I don't know. What would you say? That was the thing that tipped the scale, or you saying just do it? It tipped the scale for me. But yeah,
just do it.
like, come on, what else do you got?
Who
What, you got
cares?
something better to do? Yeah, you got something better to do than move to a different city?
So fast forward a few years, and you've done a lot of acting. You've done a lot of stand-up comedy, a little bit more recently.
Yeah, less in the more recent days, but yeah.
Tell us first, what was the worst acting gig you ever had? Whether it was the worst character or the worst conditions or your worst performance or your worst memory of an acting job you've ever done. You can omit names if you have to.
Yeah.
Especially if it's one of ours. By
By
the way, while he's thinking, guys, the reason why Mike and I say he's our official, unofficial member of Fallingtower is because just about everything that we've made, every short film or whatever, or series, Darth has acted in. He's a great actor, funny guy. He takes the craft very seriously, if nothing else in his life. And we love working with him, right, Mike?
Yeah, he's either acted in or been behind the camera with us too, like
that's
holding
right.
lights
written some things.
Yeah, he's written some things with me.
Hold a big reflector if need be.
Yeah.
So now that we've sung your praises, Darth, feel free to crap on somebody else now and tell us your least favorite.
You know, that's the thing. I was thinking about it. I don't think there really has been any. Maybe some roles that, nothing really. Not really any bad experience, I would say. I mean, if anything, like, maybe makeup, certain makeup is like unpleasant, or working in the heat, or maybe more stressful characters or stressful lines to learn. But I mean, I definitely had some favorite characers, but
and how about your most challenging role? What was your most challenging role?
You know, this is probably going to sound really silly because it was like a 1 minute film. Sorry about that. It's my PO. I'm gonna have to call him back later. I didn't take my ankle monitor off, so I'm fine. What is it? The
most challenging
role?
Most challenging.
While we all look at your giant watch.
Yeah, it's bigger than my whole arm. I would say is that short that I did with Mike called Giggle the Clown.
I knew you were going to say it. When you said it was a 1 minute thing,
yeah,
that's where I guessed, yeah.
Because I was trying to. Oh, you know what? I do have another one. Actually, that's what reminded me of the other one that was probably really difficult. It was super difficult. It was a long time ago up in the Bay Area working on a fantasy film where I was playing a dwarf. So I had prosthetics, fake beard. I had a bodysuit, real chainmail over it and everything.
Wow.
Giant metal helmet, yeah. And we had to get this shot. I was like a Gimli type character, and there's this other character that was like a Legolas type character. So it was pretty much ripped off exactly Lord of the Rings. So we have this brotherhood kind of formed, and then he dies, and I have to be like heartbroken, sobbing, and I have to pick up this guy's body at sunset. So it's like, okay, we gotta get the shot right now. It's like one of those. and I had to be emotional. I don't think it was one of those things never ended up getting finished, but that was challenging wise, like maybe not acting challenging wise or physically acting. Yeah, I had to pick this guy up super quick, be emotional, pick this guy up with his like 40-pound chainmail thing on me, and yeah, prosthetics and everything. Go.
You picked up a human?
Yeah, I know, it's hard to
Wow.
believe.
Yeah,
One that
good
was
job.
like an adult size and everything. Like, oh, it's a toddler. Oh, hey, nice. Hey, look at this. I got a whole.
All right, now you can tell us what you want to
All right.
tell us, which is your favorite role or roles.
Well, I mean, I love working with you guys. I love even if the character or whatever the part is not like, you know, juicy or whatever, you know, but as far as like favorite characters, I did a thing with and I think both of you guys did some stuff on this too. A goth girl with our friend Vera Vanguard, and I play like this gothic character. First of all, I love that makeup. I just love being in that goth makeup and being all gothed out. It was weird, like all these crazy. Just it is just a fun, super fun character to play. I'm a goth, and I get to be like super creepy. And I was kind of trying to do like a kind of like a Renfield creepy thing. And that was just a lot of fun to create that character, create his voice and everything like that. Check out Goth Girl if there's a way to find. You can probably find it on YouTube.
That was created by one of our previous guests, Vera Vanguard, who you just saw.
Nice.
I did want to ask Michael too, by the way. What's your favorite performance from Darth? We've worked with him. We've worked with him a ton. Yes.
Me.
I should have known, because I think Mike always, whenever we're doing like credits or something like that, and you got to put like Mike's always like, yeah, just slip in that one shot of Darth every time.
Yeah, it was from a short film that we filmed together called The Contest. I don't think it's available on YouTube anymore because there were some music licensing issues. That was before we knew about that kind of stuff.
It's on the Falling Tower Facebook page.
Right.
So go to Falling Tower on Facebook, facebook.com/Falling Tower. Check out videos, and you can see it's like some of the very first videos we ever made. So we apologize in advance for the
pretty
quality.
terrible.
It's funny. I was very
bad.
happy
I think
with
it's funny.
it,
Yeah, it's a
Very
learning
happy.
experience. It was like a filmmaking learning experience. But
Right.
no, it was a lot of fun, and yeah, I think I haven't seen it for a while, but it's pretty damn funny.
It's funny when I asked that question, that was kind of what popped in my head too. Was good old Darth being what was the worst thing he's ever done? Like, nah, I don't.
See, I can take it. Yeah, Mike's like, pretty much
Probably
everything
something
else,
Ryan
everything else
directed.
after
Yeah.
that.
I could take it. You just said your favorite was something I directed, so you
Yeah.
could also say the least favorite is, you know, like, okay, that's 50-50. We can work with that.
Yeah, probably something I directed, because I'm not really not the biggest fan of my own directing work, but you know, you're always your biggest critic. So
Even though
Yeah.
Mike is the best director out of the three of us, I'd say he certainly understands the technical aspects better than the three of us for sure.
Yeah.
Darth, what's like a dream role for you? Whether it's a specific character, like say you would say, I just always wanted to play a Jedi, or whether it's like a character type, like I just want to be like the wacky neighbor, or I want to be a psycho killer or something. Is there like a dream role that you really hope you get the chance to do?
Well, maybe lately I've been kind of ticking on this idea of like a really intense, almost like a Jack Burton kind of, like a guy that takes himself way too seriously, but he's just totally ridiculous, just totally like everybody else around him just rolling their eyes all the time, shaking their head like, man, is this guy for real? Like somebody that's totally silly, totally wacky, unbelievable, unrealistic, but like in their world they're just like, that this is it. They're the coolest guy. They're the most intense guy ever. Like something like a character like that, I think, where you could be silly but like serious at the same time, if that makes sense. Like serious but in a silly way.
Do you think you could pull off being funny even when you're serious, Darth?
You know what? It's funny that you say that. I think about that all the time.
It's a curse.
Especially, it is, huh? Like I was thinking, like in a movie, like movies that are clearly comedies, but they have like a villain or somebody that's supposed to be more of a serious character. And I just think, man, that's got to be kind of tough, because it's like, especially if all the other actors are kind of hamming it up and being silly, and then you got to be serious, but at the same time, like, you don't want to be the boring, dry part of the movie. You know, it's like you got to. I don't know. That's got to be a real challenge, huh? To be serious. That's what I think. Is be serious and silly at the same time. To be funny but serious. You know, be
Darth,
believable.
Be serious. Come on.
Yeah, be believable.
I said something to somebody the other day. Like, I said it totally dead serious. You know, and I say, don't worry. Like, I'm never serious. I'm never a serious guy. Like, if I ever say something that sounds serious, I'm probably just messing around. You know.
I can see that. Yeah, we could see that about you, right, Darth?
Definitely.
For everybody at home, when you mentioned Jack Burton, that's from Big Trouble in Little China. Darth watched that movie when he was a kid. Mike and I were not born yet, but it's a very good movie. Very good movie.
Yeah, matter of fact, that's actually how I met these guys. I was their babysitter. I mean, I wasn't that much older than them. I was like 18 years older than them, but still, you know, it's nice that their mom hit me up, and you know, my paper route just ended. So
Darth with the yes and.
Solid.
Whoa, that's funny. I was even gonna say at some point, just for fun, like in our conversation, if anybody said, I'd be like, yes, and.
So you're gonna say 3 things.
3 things.
So right now there are 3 people that are laughing at this, and it's all 3 of us. Nobody
Yeah.
knows what the hell we're talking about.
They're
These are
all our inside jokes.
all old improv things.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's finish off this podcast, Darth. Now,
First, I just want to say, everybody, go to the description and look for the link to subscribe to Darth's YouTube channel. He hasn't put any videos up, but you can still subscribe to him.
Yeah.
So
I am working on something.
Video. Oh, okay.
But it's going to be a while. I was going to talk to Mike about that
offline later.
On, offline, yeah.
That would be the ultimate gag, is to punk Darth. Everybody subscribes to his YouTube channel that has no videos. That'll show him.
That'll show him.
Gotcha.
That'll teach him a lesson.
We totally got you, dude.
Yeah, totally. Like, hey, this guy made a video. Holy cow! Whoa.
Yeah.